Oh, it helps if I take the image down. Welcome, everybody, to the Notorious OTB, brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And, folks, as always,
it's all good, baby. It was all a dream.
We used to read Blood Horse magazine. I got my fat fucking sprinkly Cuban links on.
Yes, Cuban B.
And I'm your host, Chase Sessoms, the Wolf of Oaklawn.
I'd rather be trapped as than lazy. Don't care what they say, I'ma do what they say.
It happens every year about this time. Weaklings act like they lost their mind. Alphas reclaim the neighborhood. Rob the sheep and all the wolves get good.
Yes. Welcome to the show. Joining me, as always, you might know him as the Michelangelo of the crying Michael Jordan. He is your favorite capper's favorite capper. Ladies and gentlemen, the benevolent time traveler, Barry the Sniper Spears.
Hey, don't rub on that. You block that. You understand? That's alpaca. That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. Right. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
Barry, what's good?
Not much. Sometimes I want to change my persona to be the alpaca man.
The blotter or the guy who owns the alpaca?
The owner of the alpaca.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's
owner.
daydream to have. Yeah, definitely. Who's dreaming to be the alpaca blotter? Nobody. That was a dumb question. I apologize. So, Barry, we had our picks for Horseshoe Indianapolis yesterday. I'm not upset that my objection was disallowed. I'm upset that they put it in that cartoonish ass bowling alley font, like someone just picked up a spare. That was like objection disallowed. It was like reading. It was like reading someone's obituary in fucking Comic Sans. It was like awful.
It was like the Wii bowling when you get a strike or a spare. That's exactly what that reminded me of.
Yes. Yeah, dude. That sucked. Oh well. The horse got bet down to 2-1 anyway. Well, we got to figure out what happened to the Indianapolis turf yesterday.
Yeah, I don't understand. It was a beautiful day out. It looked like it anyway. But maybe it was sun-baked or something. I don't know. That's really strange.
Like you asked, like, do they water it? Like, how did that work? Like,
I thought they water it. Most places water their turf course.
I would guess. All right. Well, anywho, we're past that. We're on to a new day. Barry, it's Wednesday. And on Wednesdays, you and I like to give nothing but the USDA grade A choice cut, Kobe and Wagyu, highly marbled, marinated, and flame-kissed bets. It's Wednesday's best bets. Today, Barry and I will be looking at the Churchill Downs Wednesday card. As is tradition, we've dug through this thing from the rooter to the tutor to find our very best plays. It can be a high confidence pick. It can be a high odds pick. Probably a little bit of both. So what are we talking about? We're talking about Churchill Downs today, Wednesday, the 11th of June, year of our Lord 2025. Post time for the card is going to be 12:45 p.m. Eastern, 11:45 a.m. God's time, 9:45 a.m. Pacific time. And Barry, what'd you think of this card? I thought this was pretty good for a little Wednesday card.
Yeah, absolutely. Better than what we normally get on a Wednesday. So that's a bonus.
That's for sure. That is for sure. Well, let's pull up some past performances. Barry, you kick us off today. Race 4 at Churchill Downs. What do you got?
This is a $50,000 open claimer going a mile and 16th on the traditional regular dirt. And I felt like this race has some opportunity because there is a slight setup for the horse that I did pick. I went with number 5, Trident Hit. I know this horse is 8 years old, but has a lot to like in a race like this. The inside horses, Burning Hot to be specific, is probably going to have to go for the lead, especially from the rail. Dean Martini, his best races have come when he's been on the lead. You might be able to throw the 2 Great Escape in that mix as well. This horse likes to be really forwardly placed. So there's a situation where my horse, the 5, Trident Hit, gets a really good trip here. Is probably not going to be behind horses like Bourbon Resolve, who coincidentally is the best horse in this race. I think getting at this point in time is the time to be able to beat Bourbon Resolve. And that's why I went with Trident Hit. This horse, Trident Hit, has 4 wins at Churchill of note. 10 for 4 at Churchill. Loves the distance. That last race, he came back running off a layoff from February 8th to May 9th, came back running, finished that race up strong. And that, I think, sets this horse up really, really well today. Gets Luis Saez on top of everything else. And I think the formula is there for this horse to win. So we're going to take number 5, Trident Hit to the hoop. Let's go. Let's go get him.
There you go. Barry in the action, race 4 with the 5, Trident Hit. Guys, real quick before we hit my pick, don't forget to pick SureBet Coffee. That's right. Go to SureBetCoffee.com because the SureBetties would sure appreciate it. Get a bag of that breakaway bowl because remember, $1 out of every bag sold goes to equine aftercare and helps take Colombian farmers up out the dope game.
It's time to fuck shit up with SureBet in your cup.
Barry, I'm slightly surprised that we're not in the same race here because I know Poppy loved turf sprints.
Yes.
I'm
does.
putting it up here with race 8, 5.5 furlongs, $127,000, non-winners of one something. I'm not here to read your fucking conditions. Allowance on the turf. I'm going to be playing a $10 win on the number 7 Theismann in a $2 exacta box 347. Theismann is 20-1 on the morning line for Sophie Doyle and Peter Yurton, but I'm throwing it way down here because I think that this horse, even though it takes some money in the spot, I think it's a little bit of a leap of faith with Heisman and with what Yurton is doing with this move here. Theismann has some sneaky, very good turf pedigree, and it's super encouraging seeing that the surface switch today might bring that out. The dam was a graded stakes place on the turf. And the 1/2 sibling broke its maiden on the turf and was then entered in the Palisades at Keeneland in April this year. That was washed off turf. These, I think, are to-the-bone turf sprinters. Now factor in the fact that Yurton gave this one the ultimate equipment change whenever it was gelded. And since the gelding, if you believe the clockers, then this horse is working extremely well. And busted out a bullet work that was the fastest on the day's tab, putting up 46 flat, going 4 furlongs. And that's just one of the long string of bullets for this Bandolier horse. The run style fits here. This should get absolutely chaotic up front. Everyone wants to be leading or within 2 lengths to the lead. I think that Theismann could sit off of that Sophie Doyle, could sit off that with Sophie Doyle and just kind of pick up the pieces late. For my exotic play, I'm going to go along with it. I'm going to endorse the use of a box here. This should get wild, I think, and I've got 2 huge prices that I want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and box together the 3 troubleshooting, who's very logical horse. Then I'm going to throw in one more bomb with the 4. Let's Go Mark, because despite what time form says, I think he likely sits a little off the pace. The last out turf figure for this horse on a yielding turf course was big time. It posted a 91. And if that was legit and the horse doesn't bounce to the moon, then this one is definitely in the mix late. I just really think that if there was a time to box, it's this turf sprint. Barry, you got any thoughts on the box play?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to throw one downfield like that, that's the way to do it. Theismann, it's kind of funny because they paid $1.15 million for that horse and haven't had a return yet. So I would gather that they're really trying to see what this horse can do. Full disclosure, I was gonna actually use a horse in this race. It was the 8 Dark Vintage, actually.
No, I like that horse as well. I mean, you got a little bit of Dark Angel on the top. That you got to love that pedigree line, and then you have a horse that was, running fairly well in some big races in Great Britain and running some good races in California. So no, I could see it. Fun Theismann fact for you. Did you know that he and his family originally pronounced it Theismann?
Oh.
Notre Dame changed it. You know why? Theismann for the Heisman, not Thiesman for the Heisman.
There you go. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Learn a little something. Learn a little something every day here, Barry.
Right. You do.
That's right.
That's why you got to tune in.
All right. Let me go ahead and import your picks here, which I would have done beforehand if I were a good host, but you all know what you're dealing with here. All right, Barry. Go ahead.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
No. I'll take it. Wait. No. You
marinate.
started. That's right. You started. Never mind. Go.
So race 4, Churchill Downs today. Going $20 to win on number 5. Trident Hit with my man Louis Saez to the hoop. Let's go.
9-2 on the Trident Hit. He's trying to stab someone in the heart. Here we go. Wednesday, my Churchill Downs best bet. Brick, you might want to lay low for a bit. Race 8. I've got a $10 win. Thiesman for the Heisman. Number 7, Theismann, 20-1 on the morning line. And then we're going to do a $2 exacta box, 3, 4, and 7. That's a $22 total play. What you got on deck, Barry?
Not much. Just hanging out. Trying to soak up these rays. It's hot here. So, yeah, I might go to the beach, see what's up. Hang out, put water for a second.
I think I'm going to take a kid to the pool.
Nice.
That's a euphemism for pooping. I'm actually taking a child to the pool. Barry, I guess that's going to do it for us here today at the Notorious OTB. We've given you our best bets for Wednesday at Churchill Downs on what's a pretty good card. Starts fairly early too. Tomorrow, don't forget, we're going to have our favorite Australian joining us, Miss Crystal Conning, and I'll get to play this and hopefully we don't get dinged. There we go. I got to cut it off so we don't get the copyright ding. All right. That's going to do it. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. God's time with Crystal Conning. We're going to be talking, I guess it's the Haskell preview day with the Salvatore Mile at Monmouth Park. We will see you then. We love you. Let's find a good drop. Let's find a good drop to end on. Let's go with let's find a classic. Let's find a classic we haven't used it.
And what the fuck are you doing on TV anyhow? You know I get calls from back home every...